Hello, it's Friday the 10th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So Andrew Bailey was on, he delivered his half-yearly testimony, but he rather clashed with the Treasury Select Committee yesterday. They were pretty critical of the bank's actions and they accused the MPC of damaging confidence in the central bank. Don't forget, inflation has been above the Bank of England's 2% target every month now since December 2021, and it's still over 10% despite them raising rates to 4%. Bailey did forecast inflation will be back to 5% by year end, but a cynic could see this as posturing to Sunak, who wants to have inflation halved this year. But perhaps we should have a little sympathy for all the Bailey bashing. Those bloody politicians even question him about why the bank didn't raise rates before furlough had finished. Furlough was inflationary by design, designed to help drive the economy through the pandemic, and Bailey had to remind the committee that higher rates would have been really rather counterproductive back then. In other news, we had Q4 GDP data out this morning. December output was lower than expected, that shrank by 0.5%, but Q4 growth was flat at 0%. As such, we've avoided recession for now, so well done everybody, well done indeed. Over in the US, Powell can also attest that it's rather tough at the top. He's had a pretty rough ride as Fed chairman, what with the pandemic and then the raging inflation that has followed stateside. He's been criticised for his over-analytical personality and where his forward guidance has not furnished the market with adequate information about the Fed's intentions. Arguably, his job has been made a bit harder by the social awareness of the Biden presidency. The pandemic support is still very much being paid for with uncomfortably high inflation. And further smaller rate hikes may need to continue past the end of Q1 as the Fed tail off their current rate tightening cycle. Meanwhile, the dollar index looks unable to break through resistance around 104. That ran into a bit of selling pressure around 103.50 yesterday. Sterling has had a fairly strong week overall. We open around 121.15 against the dollar. We're about 112.80 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 107.40 this morning. And that's it, capping off another week. Thanks very much for joining me. I'll be back again on Monday. Have a great weekend.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.